So you said that you prayed for your city. Can you repeat that or tell me what you were just saying?
I did pray over my city. The cat and dog thing is ridiculous. They're spinning it out of control. The geese thing, I'm not really sure of. I know about the audio call that was given. I know about all that stuff. How much of it is true, I don't know. I do know that I have Haitians that live across the street, and we have Haitians that live down the block. Heck, like every 5 houses on this block has been a Haitian that's moved in. The real thing that I pray about is, I don't pray for just the Americans. I'm praying for the Haitians that are coming into the country and they have so much hate spewed at them. Like, I have a daughter that goes to school that has Haitian students that are with her, and I pray over all the children. I couldn't imagine coming into a country and being thrust into the spotlight over something so crazy and evil. I mean, and we're all suffering, you know, as Americans, we're all suffering. And in my city, I can give you, I have a friend that's staying with me. She is a domestic violence victim. Her kid's dad has a 5-year TPO on him where he's not allowed around his children. And she's staying with me because the housing is so overtaken that we can't find anything for her. And right now she's on a waiting list to get into public housing. And it's probably going to be December or January before they can even get her in. And she's been here since like the end of June.
And so do you believe that her inability to get housing is because the Haitians are overwhelming the housing, or?
Probably so. Like I said, they're buying houses up left and right here, and
When you say they, who is they? They're buying the houses.
The Haitians, they're buying the houses up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I see it every day in my neighborhood. Like, a new house will come up and you'll see them like reconstructing and building and putting new windows in and new front doors in. American people can't afford that. I'm like, where's the money coming from in order for them to get it? I worked at the Family Dollar down here last summer, and they would come in, the Haitians would come in down there, and we had an ATM. We have an ATM that was down there. Whether it's still there or not, I don't know, I ain't been down there, but they would come in, and since they don't speak our language, and they can't read a lot of our language, they would ask me to help them pull their money off their cards. And it wasn't just one card. It was like I would see them with several different debit cards.
Government cards?
Government cards that were issued to them. My husband and I, just the other day, we get assistance. Mm-hmm. My husband works 40 plus hours at Aldi warehouse, 3rd shift, and we do get help with food stamps and with medical because we can't afford the medical through his work, the insurance. My husband has to go to a neurologist and a cardiologist and a chiropractor and all these things because he had a stroke 3 years ago, and he was only like 41 when he had it. And just like the other day, we had to do a recertification at the welfare department, and they told us that they had basically forgot to file a paper that we turned in back in February. They forgot to turn it in. So when we recertified, the lady said since it was their fault that we wouldn't be penalized, only to get a text message the next day that our benefits had been denied.
Oh no.
So now I'm worried because I'm not sure if that's just the food assistance that they're cutting or if it's his medical too. And we need his medical.
Right.
You know?
So it sounds to me like your biggest concern with all the Haitians coming here is that they're getting taxpayer funded help that Americans aren't getting who need it?
Yes.
Is that your central?
Yes,
Yeah.
and all the homeless down here that sit in front of the soup kitchen, they're down there every day needing meals. How come we're not using some of our state-funded money or federal money to help our people? I mean, I understand that the Haitians are coming from a war-torn country, but we can't help people unless we help ourselves. We have to pull ourselves up first from the inside before we can help, you know.
What about other issues? Traffic, crime, just what are the other
This
issues?
corner right here, I've lived here for 4 years. I have personally called in over 60 accidents at this corner alone.
Wow.
There used to be a stoplight here, and they took it down. And since I've lived here, we've asked that the stoplight be put in, and they said there's not enough wrecks on this corner.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot.
From that road, that light down there, all the way down to Montgomery, it's a drag strip through here. And yeah, there are many accidents.
Do you believe that Harrison-Biden administration should have given the Haitians this protected status to let them here?
Not without vetting.
Oh.
Not without vetting. I mean, even us, when our ancestors came in, we were vetted as we came in. Our ancestors were vetted. We don't know who's coming through our borders. That's just, it's my belief. I believe that. I don't think they shouldn't be allowed here, you know? I don't think that they shouldn't be allowed here, but I think that we need to know who it is that is coming through our borders.
What do you think the number one lie or misleading piece of information is from the national media right now about Springfield?
The most ridiculous is probably the cats and the dogs thing. I don't know. I think they took that picture of the lady from Canton,
Yeah.
the video, and then the picture from the guy from Columbus, and I think maybe they just ran with it.
Do you blame the media for that or Trump for saying it in the debate?
I don't know. I love Trump's policies, but I believe in that moment to spotlight Ohio, Springfield in particular, he could have ran with something other than that. Without the factual evidence of it being like recorded, or there were better topics, the economics, the overrun of the welfare, the hospital being overran, just all of it.
Do you think it's possible that if he had just said that the media ignore it? Because at the Bernie Moreno press conference, they were like 2 months ago we held a press conference on those issues and no one came, like one person came. Now they're all here. So this cat and dog thing, like they're all talking about Springfield, and around the edges you can get into some of the other things. I'm just wondering would the media have ignored that? Not defending it, I guess. That's cute.
Probably, I don't know. You know how people like to run with ridiculousness. So, I mean, whatever it takes, I guess, to get in the spotlight to let them know about the major problems that are in a lot of the cities that are not being talked about. So.
And if you had to say what the number one problem is in Springfield, what is it?
It would have to be our resources being depleted right now. That's from all the way from the housing all the way up through the welfare department. Just everything is depleted. Like I'm hearing that like some of our charities that give food away to the homeless, I'm hearing that the Haitians are in line for that first. I don't know firsthand. It's just stuff that I've heard hearsay.
Do you interact with the Haitians? Are your neighbors, or are they nice to you, or what? What's the relationship like?
We don't interact because of the language barrier.
Oh, okay.
But we've never had problems.
Okay, so they're fine. Yeah. Okay.
We've never had problems. So.
I was thinking, are they Haitian over there on the court? I was thinking of going over there. Do you think they don't speak English?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Go try to talk.
I mean, everyone in this neighborhood. This is everyone in this neighborhood pretty much protects each other.
Okay.
And a lot of the neighbors, they're African American neighbors. And like, I love all my neighbors, you know? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if they're Haitian or African American.
no, they're Haitian.
They're Haitian?
Yeah,
All right.
they
Yeah,
are.
I'll go try and talk to them.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, I don't know if there's a. I'm praying.
Maybe they were victims in a way. They got dumped here. They just want a better life. The decisions were made way above them. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Way above probably even our city.
Right.
You know?
It's a federal decision to give them this protected status, I guess. What? Why do you support Trump? Number one reason.
It would probably have to be the abortion.
Oh, okay.
And also, just I'm tired of the governmental hold that the government has over the people. You know, financially, and it's, you know, ridiculous.
Although you think Americans should get government benefits, so there's a different. What part of the government hold do you not like?
How they ban our free speech,
Okay. Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
like everything's being banned. You try to put the truth out there, you try to speak your truth, your opinion, what you live, and then if it's not socially accepted, everything gets banned.
Yeah, that's
You
a good
know.
point. The big tech censorship and stuff.
Yeah,
That's happened to our site.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so. No, I think
Yeah.
everything.